Good morning, students. So, as we were discussing all parts of speech, our today's topic is conjunctions. What are conjunctions and how the conjunctions are used in sentences and how many types of conjunctions are there? Okay. Today, let us discuss all these things. First, the definition of conjunctions. A conjunction joins words or groups of words in a sentence. Okay. Conjunction means it is a word which joins words or groups of words in a sentence. For example, if there are two sentences, if we want to join the two sentences together, conjunctions are used. Okay? Conjunctions joins words or groups of words in a sentence. How these conjunctions are used to join words or groups of words, let us see. Okay? See, first of all, before going to examples, just we will discuss the types of conjunctions. How many types of conjunctions are there? First one, coordinating conjunctions. What is that? Coordinating conjunctions. Second one is subordinating conjunctions. Third one is correlative conjunctions. And the fourth one, conjunctive adverbs. Okay? There are four types of conjunctions. First one is coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions and conjunctive adverbs. Okay, these are four types of conjunctions. And what are the coordinating conjunctions? Let us discuss. The first one, coordinating conjunctions. This is our first type. Listen, coordinating conjunctions means the conjunctions which connects, means the conjunction which connects words, phrases or clauses that are independent or equal using. It means in a sentence there are words and phrases. Phrases means, for example, in the sky. In the sky, there are three words in this phrase, yes or no? And it doesn't have any sense. So, in a sentence, in the sky, at the moon, these type of group of words are called phrases. And clauses means clause has one finite verb, one noun and one object. That is called clause. So, how these coordinating conjunctions are used? Let us see. And what are coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. Okay, these are coordinating conjunctions. What are they? For, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. See now, there is one code to remember. Coordinating conjunctions. What is that? Fanboys. Fanboys. F stands for, and A for and, N for not, B for but, O for R, Y means yet and last S is so. Okay, this is the code. Fanboys. A fanboys is the code to remember coordinating conjunctions. Okay, F is for and A and N not, B but, O R and Y at last S is for so. Okay, next. Okay, listen now. Use of and. We'll discuss about this conjunction and how this is used and what are the examples. Let us discuss now. See, use and when you mean to say in addition to. Okay, when you mean to say in addition to. In addition to means if we want to include one other thing to the first thing, then we use and. For examples, first one is I bought apples and oranges at the store. See here, I bought apples and oranges. Here, there are two words given. What are the? Apples, oranges. Now, use and when you mean to say in addition to. In addition to means here, along with the apples, I also bought oranges. So, in addition to apples, I bought are in this also. So here we are mixing, means otherwise we are telling these two words together. So at this type of situations we are using and. Okay. Second one, see. We are going to the zoo and the aquarium today. Means we are going to the zoo, also the aquarium. Here we are telling these two things together. In addition to, means in addition to zoo, we are also going to the aquarium. Okay. In this type of situations we use and as a coordinating conjunction. Next, I am not ready and I need more than. First thing is I am not ready. Second thing is I need more time. So to join these two sentences we use and. Means you are not ready, also you need some more time. Okay. To express this type of situations we use and. Next. Okay, see. Use of are. How the coordinating conjunction are is used. See. Use are to indicate a choice between two things. Means if there is a choice between two things, then we use are. How? Let us explain in examples. See. Would you like coffee or tea? Here you have to choose. There is a choice between coffee and tea. Out of these two, you have to choose either coffee or tea. So to differentiate two things as a choice, otherwise to indicate to choose only one thing between these two, we use are. Okay. See. Would you like coffee or tea? Anyone, either coffee or tea, you have to choose. There is a choice between two things. Okay. Next, do you want a red one or a blue one? Means there is a choice between these two things, either a red one or a blue one. So to indicate this type of situations we use are. Next, do you want to stay at the party or go home? Okay. At the party and go home means these are phrases. Okay. And see, do you want to stay at the party or go home means there is a choice between these two things. First one is at the party, second one is go home. So to indicate a choice between two things we use are. This is the use of are. Okay. Next, see, use of but. How the but is used in a sentence? See, use but to connect two different things that are not in agreement. To connect to two different things. Here but is also used to connect two different things, but that are not in agreement means that are totally different. One thing is totally quite different from the second thing, then we use but. How means, look at these examples, you will understand. I am a night owl, but she is an early bird. Night owl means the person who stays late at the night, means who goes to sleep late at the night is called night owl, and who goes to sleep early, very early, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., then these type of persons are called early birds. Here, if you look at the two sentences, I am a night owl means I go to bed very late, but she is an early bird means she goes to bed very early. See here, if you look at these two sentences, two are quite opposite. Here night owl is opposite to early bird. So when we used to connect two sentences or two things which are quite opposite, which are not in an agreement, means which are quite totally different with each other. Okay. So at these situations we use but. Look at the second example. I want to see a movie, but I am very tired. Here he wants to see a movie. Yes or no? So he wants to see a movie, but he is very tired. Means this one is totally different to this one. If he is tired, he cannot see the movie. Yes or no? But he wants to see the movie. So here these two sentences are different. So that is why we use to connect these type of situations we use but. Okay, which are not in agreement. Okay, which are different to each other, different with each other. Look at the second, third one. I was angry, but I did not show it. Means I was angry at that time, but I did not show it. So these two are also different. Okay. For example, here I was angry and I showed it. Means here these two are connects to each other. Means these are same meaning. That is why we use and. But here these are not. Here in this situation these are different. That is why we use but. Okay. Next. Next one is so. How the so is used as a coordinating connection in a sentences. Let us see. Use so to illustrate a result of the first part of a sentence. Means see here. So is used to illustrate the first part of the sentence. Means look at the example, first one. This song has been very popular, so I downloaded it. This song has been very popular, so I downloaded it. Means illustration of the first sentence, first part of a sentence. See here, this song has been very popular, that is why I downloaded it. Means due to this thing I did this thing. Means based on the first part of the sentence, I have done the second part. Means if these are related to each other, and then that is why, means to indicate a reason we use so. Look at the example, you will understand clearly. See, this song has been very popular. So the song was very popular. That is why I downloaded it. So I downloaded it. At this type of expressions we use so to connect the two parts of the sentence. Second one, my friend is moving, so I am going to help him pack. Means my friend is moving to somewhere, so that is why I am going to help him in packing of things. Okay, these type of situations we use so. Next, fur. Use of fur. When the fur is used in a sentence, see, fur can be used in place of the word because. Because means you know very well that to tell the reason or something. Okay, see, look at the first example now. I want to go there again, for it was a wonderful trip. Means I want to go there again, for because it was a wonderful trip. Okay, in place of because means to tell the reason behind it, we use for. Look at the second example. He wants to buy the item, for it is not easy to find in the stores. Means he wants to buy the item because he cannot find it anywhere easily. Means because it is not easy to find in the stores. Next, she took the bus, for it is cheaper than taking a taxi. He took the bus means she traveled in the bus because it is means it costs very less when compared to taxi. Okay, at this type of situations we use for. Next, 8. The last one, see, use of yet. Use yet to indicate a contrast with something. Contrast with something means differentiate with something. Let us discuss the examples, then you will understand. See, he performed very well, yet he did not make the final result. Means he worked very hard, but he did not make the final result. Means he was not awarded. Otherwise, he did not get the first rank for whatever reason. For example, he has written exams very well, yet he did not get the first rank. Okay, means contrast. Here, for his work, hard work, he did not get something as a result. So, to differentiate these two things, even though he has done something, but he did not get the result. Okay, so in these situations we use it. Look at the second example. He worked hard on his project, yet he still came in second place. Even though he worked hard very much on his project, still he came in a second place. Okay? So to differentiate these type of sentences we use yet. Understand? Look at the last example. You will understand clearly. He is 80 years old. He is 80 years old, yet he exercises regularly. Even though he is 80, he exercises regularly. Okay? To differentiate these type of things, we use yet. And now I hope you understand these conjunctions, types of conjunction, as well as first type, that is coordinating conjunctions. Okay? And tomorrow we will discuss the second type, that is subordinating conjunctions. And remember the code: can twice, for, and, nor, but, are, yet, and so. Okay? Try to write the more examples and coordinating conjunctions, and tomorrow we will discuss the second. Okay? Thank you.